It's been on my chest for many years, so I decided to grab a pen and paper and put it on it. Here it go. This is a dedication to my father. A father who was never there, that I cried lonely tears of missing a man that didn't even want me. That a man threw me on the streets in the rain and the shadow and left me. That he didn't even know me or understand me. Born into a world full of confusion, pain, and lonely tears. Because on my block, most of the boys didn't have a father, and they father didn't have a father. So they on the block hustling rock, selling them to their own mothers. That the street life, yeah, that was the only life for me. That growing up seeing your mother being slapped around, knowing that you can't do anything about it, now that's a struggle.
I was younger and mature. I really wasn't thinking about life. I didn't care about school. The way I grew up, I seen a lot of things that I didn't supposed to see. And being a young man and a kid, every kid tries everything that he sees. My crime, I was in the wrong. A real man admit to his faults. A real man accept the truth.
Usually we'll be walking around or something, and then the police passes by and they see us, they stop us, they check us, you know. They'll be like, oh, we have to be up to something bad.
When I was around 16 years old, I think that's when I got locked up for drug possession. And, you know, I would have never, thought I'd get caught because of the mind I thought I had. I always thought I knew everything. You know, I knew how to be slick and stuff, you know.
I was young, dumb-minded, thinking that quick money is good money. It caught up with me in the long run because I thought I was doing my thing, flashing, thinking that, hey, I'm the man. But now, I seen it, man. And I'm telling you, if you get locked up, that's hell.
Having an arrest is a stigma. All of a sudden, you're being judged because of something that happened in the past. Currently in Illinois, there's no automatic expungement of a criminal record, and people need to understand that once they've been arrested and fingerprinted, they have a record. Their fingerprints are sent off to the FBI and the Illinois State Police. So they have one option, and that is to expunge it if it's an expungible offense, or leave it open to the public.
The most important thing we want is students who have struggled historically to keep moving, not fall into negative patterns, but to really keep taking that next step. They have to be thinking about higher education. They have to be thinking about the world of work. Some of those opportunities, those doors will be shut for them if they haven't had their record expunged. And so when we go through the expungement process, I think a new world of opportunity opens up to them. If we're serious about our students going on to get good jobs, if we're serious about them going on to higher education, going through the expungement process can be critically important to helping them take that next step.
Part of the issue is that it is a very cumbersome process at the moment, and it's set up for adults, and it's an adult kind of process, so kids get lost in the middle of it and don't see it through to the end.
We live in the information age, and a record that is formal and in place with a youth's name on it, their social security number on it, their date of birth, just the way that our data systems work now, that record is in place. It is recorded. So the challenge is, how do we limit access to that? And we can limit access to that by, say, an automatic expungement for certain types of offenses. These are situations in which they're minor offenses that were committed when a youth might have been very young, and how that is impacting their ability to continue their educational progress, to continue their job-seeking progress.
Juvenile detention is the gateway to incarceration. That once you start detaining kids in the juvenile detention center, chances are they're going to end up, somewhere down the road coming back, and they're going to end up in prison.
If we do not provide opportunities for these children, then the only option for them will be to recidivate. And that is not necessarily because they have a criminal mind, it's that their opportunities have been so limited because of that first arrest that started a downhill spiral.
When a youth is engaged in the criminal justice system, there is a very high likelihood that they'll be back, either as youth or as adults, and that is a major problem.